everyone. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day out, but it's going to get very hot today. So instead, I decided I would just stay in the house and work on a project here in my bedroom, something I've been wanting to do for some time. You know how when you have a room or a space that stays the same way for a long period of time, you decide it's getting kind of cluttered, it needs to be cleaned, so you just want to give it like a refresh. You want to maybe rearrange a few pieces of furniture, bring in something new perhaps. So I'm calling this a bedroom refresh. This has been on my spring bucket list. It kind of got pushed into the summer now, which is totally fine. So yeah, we're just going to kind of work on this today, and I'm so glad that you're with me, and we're going to go ahead and get started soon. I have a new set of sheets that I'm excited to put on my bed. I will rotate the mattress, of course, because I like to do that periodically. I also have a new blanket that I got from TJ Maxx. It's difficult to find things in king, so I was really happy to score that great plushy, soft, comfy blanket, which I think is going to be perfect for the bed. I'm just going to freshen up the linens, probably wash the curtain panels, dust, vacuum, and I have a new mystery furniture piece that is sitting right over there in a box, and that's going to get opened up and we're going to figure out where we can put it in the room and how we can use it. So I'm going to turn on some great music, pull up my hair, and get started before the day slips away. Let's get going. So it's kind of hard to know in a day like this where to get started. There's so many different things that I want to do in here. I was talking to my mom on the phone and she was like, just let your creativity flow. And I'm going to try to do that. So I think where I'm going to begin is to get these curtains down and throw those into the wash machine because I can work on other things while those are going. Spoiler alert, I did already wash a lot of my bedding yesterday. It's ready, it's fresh and clean, including the new sheet set. I wanted to have that freshened. So just pretend like I'm doing that today as well as part of the bedroom refresh, but I thought I would save time by getting that done. And yeah, there's going to be vacuuming. I just turned off the ceiling fan and realized it definitely needs to be wiped down. Yuck. Lots of dusting. I should probably dust before vacuuming, so maybe I'll start there. I don't know. We're just gonna go with the flow and see where our creativity takes us. Yeah, these are really dusty, so this is your reminder to take down your curtains and wash them every once in a while if you don't already. I just cleaned and reorganized my laundry room yesterday. I'm really happy with the space. It's been so wonderful to be able to come in here and do my laundry and have everything, everything you want to store extra, have a place for it. And it's just cozy in here. It's like one of my favorite rooms in the house, believe it or not. Okay, so do you see these pictures hanging on the wall behind me? Well, they're up with command strips, and command strips I have found have a limit. They seem to hold for a long time, and then all of a sudden, things just go down. Could be in the middle of the night even. Well, I have these wonderful 3M claw picture hangers that I've really become a fan of. Are you done? Are you done? Each one holds 15 pounds, which these photos are very light. It is a permanent solution though to picture hanging, but I just love that they're easy to put in. It's very easy to put your frame or your photo exactly where you want it to be. They have these little spongy guides. But yeah, we're gonna switch out all the command strips to these. That way I don't have to worry about my lovely photos falling on my head in the middle of the night, or heaven forbid, falling on David in the middle of the night. It's satisfying, y'all. It is satisfying. Sometimes it's the simplest tasks that bring the most calm. Dusting may not seem glamorous, but there's something grounding about it. Wiping away the little layers of everyday life and making space for light to settle in again. It's in these quiet moments of care that a room really starts to feel loved. Every shelf, every corner, every surface holds pieces of our story. And as I tend to them, I'm reminded that home isn't about perfection, it's about presence. Even the act of dusting becomes a small ritual, one that turns tidying into a gentle pause, a way of saying thank you to the space that holds me. I'm going to definitely be redoing this back corner. I don't like Molly's little dog house facing like this. And so I decided to take this plant out and put it somewhere else in the room and maybe put her dog house back here. But this little corner I am finding is really, really dusty. So it's probably gonna take me a few minutes to kind of get this cleaned up, but I'm gonna start by carrying the plant out. There are these little tools that make such a difference in the rhythm of homekeeping, and this small handheld vacuum has quickly become one of my favorites. David surprised me with it, knowing how much time I spend caring for our cottage, and it feels like such a thoughtful gift, practical but also a gentle reminder that I don't have to do everything the hard way. It may seem simple, but having something lightweight and easy to use has changed the way I approach these everyday chores. Instead of putting them off, I can tend to small messes as they come, keeping the space feeling fresh and cared for without it ever feeling overwhelming. Molly, I'm fixing your bed. You want to come see what I'm doing? I've come to appreciate these small moments of tending. Vacuuming, dusting, sweeping. It's less about the task itself and more about the peace that comes from caring for the place I call home. Okay, they're all clean and ready to go back up. And do you do this too? Like my curtains, after I'm done washing them, I just hang them right back up damp. I just figured they're gonna hang and they will just dry throughout the day. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang up these damp curtains and just let them do their own thing.
I hope it rains. I want a downpour to flood me again, to soak me through. I hope it rains. I want a downpour to flood me again, to soak me through. I want to hear it roar up above me. Remember your love is enough to keep me warm. I hope it rains.
I've got this awesome new sheet set. One of the things I'm most excited about, a beautiful kind of boho botanical pattern, and they're so soft. They're sateen, and I think they'll be really cool for summertime. And did I mention they have deep pockets? So they should go on the mattress really good. So excited to get the bed freshly made. I've always enjoyed the ritual of making a bed. Smoothing the sheets, tucking in corners, fluffing the pillows. It's such a simple, almost ordinary thing, but it can transform how a space feels. The whole room suddenly feels more welcoming, more peaceful, and more put together. And honestly, these quiet moments are some of my favorites. There's no rush, no need to hurry. It's just me moving slowly, appreciating the small tasks that turn a house into a home.
You pray for the sunshine. I pray.
There's something about fresh bedding that always feels like a reset. Even when it's the same old duvet cover, once it's been washed and line dried, it feels brand new again. The soft folds of fabric, the scent of clean, it's like the whole room breathes a little deeper. I think there's a kind of beauty in tending to what we already have, making the most of it and letting it shine again, like a reminder that comfort doesn't always come from buying something new, but often from simply caring for what's right in front of us. Still, as I stepped back and looked around, I couldn't help but wonder if there might be one more little detail that could take this room from refreshed to truly finished. All right, so we're moving and we're grooving and everything's going pretty good. We're on the other side of the room now. In the back corner, I have this lovely garment rack, and I keep all of my dresses on here. Not the really long ones though, because they would just drag. But all the shorter dresses I keep on this. What I actually want to do, because it's been a while, is take them all off, dust, vacuum, put it all back. And if there's a few skirts here, because I have, most of my skirts are hanging, but if there's a few skirts here that I'm not going to wear until fall and winter, I'd rather pack those away to give a little bit more space and make it a little less full and cramped. almost to the part where I get to decorate the room, and I'm really looking forward to that. But first, do you remember at the beginning of the video I mentioned a mysterious piece of furniture in a box? Well, I have assembled it, and I'm gonna get ready to show you what it is. So this is technically a console table. Let's just start to figure out how we wanna style this room, what more we want to do with it. There's not a whole lot more to do. I really like what I've accomplished today. I think I'll just kind of go through a lot of my decor and see what I want to set out. I thrifted this really adorable rattan magazine/book holder. This Caddy, it is just so precious for $4.99. There was no way I was leaving this behind at the thrift store. It did require a little bit of a fix-up. I had to use some hot glue, but it was so easy. That might have been why certain people decided to pass it on by, but I knew that I'd be able to fix it, and it's like good as new. I love it. So let's go ahead and see about working on that next. I really like this faux snake plant to be over here by Molly's doghouse. I didn't know if I liked the color of this pot. I have some beige spray paint. I was even thinking of hitting it with that, but you know what? The more I look at it, the more I love this fun pop of yellow. So I think I'm just gonna leave it, and if it ends up being something I don't care for, maybe I'll spray paint it. But yeah, all I need to do is like hot glue this in so that it doesn't flop around. And then at some point take some faux moss or some type of filler and stuff it down in so it looks a little bit more natural. I would really like to take this frame and put it right over here, but I don't have any artwork to put in it. I think it's an 8x10. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get crafty, and I'm gonna actually look through my art books, and if there's a page that speaks to me, I'll just tear it out and put it in here. I've seen that as like an framed art hack, and I've not actually tried it, but that's really smart. And those books were just thrifted books anyway, and I don't really use them for much, so if I can find something in there that fits the frame, that could be cool. And one of my favorite parts of refreshing a space is adding those last little touches, the details that make a room feel lived in and loved. These few pieces that I found on clearance at Hobby Lobby were such happy discoveries. I think that's what makes decorating so special. It can feel a bit like a treasure hunt. You never quite know what you'll find, even if you just walk through your own home and look around and see if there's something you can use from, a different part of the house. Sometimes the smallest and simplest things carry the most charm. I've always believed that cozy, meaningful spaces don't have to be expensive. A warm and inviting room isn't about filling it with costly items, but about curating little details that bring you joy. A picture frame, a candle, a tiny accent, things that might seem ordinary at first glance can become the very elements that give a space its heart. Of course, as lovely as everything feels now, I couldn't help but notice there was still one more detail waiting to be added, a finishing touch that would truly complete the room. Good morning, everyone. Molly and I here again. Oh, she wants to get on the bed. I absolutely love this bedroom refresh. It turned out actually better than I thought it would, and I got the best night's sleep last night. The sheets were so comfy, It's just, there's nothing like crawling into a bed with clean sheets. I just absolutely loved it. Even David really liked everything that I did in here. It was just some cozy touches, and I'm really happy also that I was able to use a lot of things I already had. Just kind of went through a couple other rooms, looked around through a bin of items that I had just to see, is there anything that I can repurpose in here? After filming this refresh, I realized the space still had room for one more little upgrade, a small detail, but one that makes such a difference. So I decided to level up my bedding with Quince, and I'm so glad I did. This is their European linen Gingham duvet cover set in Café, and it feels like the perfect finishing touch. The gingham print has such a timeless charm, and paired with the warm Café color, it ushers the autumn season in beautifully, like a gentle hug. This duvet set is made from 100% European linen, woven from yarn-dyed fabric for just gorgeous depth and texture. The linen is soft and breathable, it's comfortable in every season, and it only gets better with time. One of the things I appreciate about Quince is the way they prioritize quality, sustainability, and affordability all at once. And if you're thinking about refreshing your own space, Quince offers a bundle and save option where you can build a bedding set and save up to 25%. I'll leave my link below so you can explore that offer if it feels like the right time to bring a little extra comfort into your own home. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me and joining along for my little bedroom refresh. I hope you found a bit of inspiration for your own space. Before we go, I wanted to let you know that I'll be sharing some bonus footage over on my Patreon, a free and exclusive video where I take you through my entryway refresh. I decided not to include it here, but it turned out so sweet that I thought it deserved its own little spotlight. So if you'd like to tune in, I'll leave the link below, and I'd love for you to join me there. As always, thank you for watching and for being here. It means the world, friends. See you next time.